Alright, this is a video on how to use these things because I don't have the instruction manual, and even if you did, it's a big pain to read. So right now I'm using my Schecter, running through these through my Line 6 amp. To hook these things up, you got your power supply right here, plug it into the wall. Never use any other power supply but the one this came with, because you will blow them up. The power switch is right here, pretty simple. Your left mono input goes right here. That goes into your amp input, and the input right here just says input, goes into your guitar, so you get your effects. And right now I'm on 13 and 14 are the only ones I use, and they go up and down between the number you use. Is down, that's up. Pretty simple. And it has 32, I believe, and 32, each of those has A, B, C, and D settings, and each of these is a setting too. So you got a bunch of different ones, like, okay, say A is Crunch Telly for my S3 Premix song. So basically sounds like, you know, this. You got that one. B, which is a metal distortion for me, and the stomp adds boost, so you can solo with it. A delay, of course, and you can tap the delay, you can change your delay. And to edit the settings on here, it's pretty simple. You just double click one of these, whichever you want to add. Amp basically is what kind of distortion. Stomp is whatever boost or whatever you like. Modulation is the effect, like this modulation, I believe. Yep, it's chorus. So when I turn it on, you can hear a good chorusy sound, like a. You got that one. And if you double click it, you can change it. It's called sine chorus. And to change it, you just simply use this little knob right here. And to add like more depth and speed, you push these little buttons right here. So you click it, it'll highlight it, and you use the knob to adjust those. It's pretty simple. Your stomp box works the same way, and so does your amp. And these settings are all my custom ones, so if you like them, keep them. If you don't, just mess with the different ones, because these are all pretty decent. Unless you want to mess with them, you can mess with any numbers past 14 and 13, because those are the only ones I ever used. 13A, of course, is the Crunch Telly. This one's the metal, which, you know, sounds like this. And the stomp adds a jump to it, so you can solo. So you got that one. C, which is Money for Nothing, is a song I've always liked, so I've always played it, but I always play it half volume, so you get a good. You got that, and you got D, which was a joke actually. I never used D. It's the name is Crispy as a Fag, but you can use it. It's still a distortion. You got the 14s, which are the ones I actually always use, which is Cliffs of Dover right here, which this one is 4 single coils, so it adds a lot more gain. So you got that one, and you got B, which all you do is click between A and B. Pretty simple. And each of these is on. Whichever ones are on, is you can turn them on and off by hitting the save button. And whenever you make a distortion that you like, so okay, I'll go down to 12 because I never use it. This one's called Wonderwall, and okay, it has, let's see, has a chorus effect. But if I don't like the chorus, double click it. I can come in here. I can go to Model and go to, say, Jet Flanger. I like that. And what you do is it sounds, well, like a jet. See? Not sure how loud it is, but, and you got your depth, which you can change how much it does it, or the mix. You'll figure all this out eventually. It's not pretty simple. If you want to save the settings, you click save once right here. Click it once. When it does that, you click save again. It'll load, and it's saved. That's now your new setting, and it's turned on. So whichever, if it's off and you save it, it'll stay off. If it's on and you save it, it'll stay on when you come to this setting. Like if I turn it off, quick save twice, it'll load, and now if I ever come back to the setting, it'll stay off. But if I turn it back on, whoops, one button. If I turn it back on, hit save twice, and I click this button again, it'll go back to it, but it'll always be on. So I've always just used A, B, C, and D. I've never really used the amp, stomp, and modulation. I've just jumped between clean and distortion with these, because I could put chorus in or whatever I wanted. So that's what I've done. You can do what you want. Yeah, 13s, the 14s I'll demonstrate. The others, this one is a very clean, bluesy setting. So you get a really nice sound out of this. Like when you do funk with it. You got, let's see, if you click the stomp right here, it adds a very good amount of fuzz effect, which gives you a good bluesy sound if you depend on what you like to play. This has always been my John Mayer setting, because if I turn the stomp off, you can do clean. And D, which is right here, just simply click it, pretty simple. You got A, amp, and stomp, which basically add a Stevie sound, otherwise it's just clean. If you click amp and stomp at the same time, it adds like a... It's a good Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of sound to it. You got, like I said, you got the A, B, C, and D. So 14D was that. 14C is this one. You click stomp, adds fuzz. You got B, which just clicks it over. It's clean, and that'll be it for this. If you need any help, just text me.